of defaulting on the debt for the first time in history of this country, jeopardizing our credit and the world economy. I'm getting a sense of déjà vu because, once again, Republicans are recklessly demanding draconian spending cuts to programs that hardworking U.S. families rely on in exchange for allowing the Treasury Department to pay for spending that Congress, including most of them, have already voted to authorize. If you want to talk about spending cuts, it seems to me that the budget is the time to do that, but not to put the full faith and credit of the United States at risk. Chairman Powell, can you talk about the catastrophic damage a debt default would inflict on the economy?
So I guess I will start, if I can, by saying that these are really matters between the executive branch and Congress. We do not seek to play a role in these policy issues. But at the end of the day, there's only one solution to this problem, and that is Congress. Whatever else may happen will happen, but Congress really needs to raise the debt ceiling. That's the only way out, in a timely way that allows us to pay all of our bills when and as due. And if we fail to do so, I think that the consequences are hard to estimate, but they could be extraordinarily adverse, and could do longstanding harm.
Well, I think that's a mild statement of what would happen. I understand. I didn't ask you to engage in the congressional executive branch roles. I asked you about the abstract question of what happens if you have a debt default. Isn't even this constant fight putting into question the possibility that the United States will not honor its full faith and credit have consequences within the economy?
In principle, it could. I think markets tend and observers tend to watch this and tend to think that it will work out, and it has in the past worked out. So it needs to work out this time too.
Now, seeing your testimony before the committee, is it fair to say that you'll do whatever is necessary to tame inflation?
We serve a dual mandate, and we will do what we can, everything we can to restore price stability while also serving maximum employment. And
primarily that means additional rate increases, would it not? What other tool do you have?
That's what we have. The balance sheet, the shrinkage of the balance sheet will continue too, but it's principally rate hikes.
So the question is, when does that part of doing anything necessary to tame inflation, come into conflict with your other mandate of maximum employment?
Not now, when we have the lowest unemployment in 54 years.
Hello, friends. I have breaking news to share with you this Tuesday afternoon. President Biden has unveiled a brand new plan for Medicare and other important programs. This is part of the Biden administration's broader budget. Millions of Americans will see a big difference to their monthly checks if this legislation is signed into law. My dear friends, please do me a big favor and watch until the end of this video, especially if you receive monthly benefits. Also, to say thank you for being part of this community, I will be announcing 2 winners this coming Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaways. If you'd like to enter the weekly giveaways, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My friends, the more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. President Biden has just made a big announcement. With a new plan, he says, will shore up Medicare's finances through the year 2050 by increasing taxes on the wealthy. The president announced that the plan will also allow more negotiations on prescription prices. The plan is part of the White House's overall budget proposal, set to be released later this week, as a battle brews on Capitol Hill over the debt ceiling. Lawmakers have until September, at the latest, to reach an agreement or risk an unprecedented default that could wreak havoc on the economy. Republicans have said they will not raise a debt ceiling without cuts to federal spending, while Democrats have advocated for a clean increase to fulfill the nation's obligations. So amid the showdown, President Biden saw a stark contrast between his administration and the Republican Party when it comes to Medicare and Social Security. He's accused some in the GOP of attacking the popular programs, though House Speaker Kevin McCarthy said they are off the table in the upcoming negotiations, and he has vowed to strengthen the programs as they face financial shortfalls. So to keep Medicare solvent, Biden's new plan would increase the Medicare tax rate 5%, which is up from 3.8%, on Americans making more than $400,000 a year. He has also proposed allowing Medicare to negotiate the prices of more prescription drugs and investing the savings reaped back into the program. Currently, Medicare is allowed to negotiate only the prices of a small share of covered prescriptions, as outlined in the Inflation Reduction Act, which was passed by Democrats last year. According to a White House fact sheet, the Medicare proposal will also cap generic prescription cost sharing at $2 for medications used to treat chronic illnesses like hypertension or high cholesterol. President Biden said, "Add all that up, and my budget will extend the Medicare Trust Fund for more than another generation, an additional 25 years or more of solvency, beyond 2050. These are common sense changes that I'm confident an overwhelming majority of Americans support." Right now, millions of seniors depend on Medicare for health insurance, but the program faces a funding shortfall that could see benefit cuts starting in the year 2028, unless action is taken by Congress. Ssdi, a health policy professor, said of President Biden's new plan, "Prescriptions make up about 27% of fee-for-service Medicare spending for beneficiaries who are enrolled in prescription benefits. So it should not be surprising that doing more to reduce the prices would help to extend solvency until 2050. So it remains to be seen how Biden's budget will address Social Security, which also faces a funding shortfall that may result in scheduled benefits being cut by at least 23%. Biden is scheduled to unveil his broader budget plan in Philadelphia this week. The GOP has yet to reveal exactly what they want to see cut in the next budget and have not detailed a timeline for their budget plan to be unveiled. Representative James Comer told reporters last month they are in the process of debating their proposal. Starting in 1940, the Social Security Administration has been sending monthly checks to retired workers. Additionally, every month, the Social Security Administration distributes funds to individuals receiving supplemental security income, as well as other disability and survivor benefits. Last year, the SSA announced an 8.7% cost of living adjustment, resulting in higher Social Security payments for 2023. The SSA has already disbursed payments for January and February and is currently sending out benefits for the month of March. In 2023, the average retiree payment will increase to approximately $1,827 due to the COLA increase, and this is according to the SSA. So for SSI recipients, the median payment is about $656. However, these monthly amounts are only approximations. The SSA calculates benefits on an individual basis each year, using the primary insurance amount rather than the current benefits. Well, my most wonderful and amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Tuesday afternoon. Thank you, dear friends, for being part of this community and for joining me here every single day. To show my appreciation and to say thank you, I will be announcing 2 winners this Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaways, my friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My friends, the more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed Tuesday.